We are gonna try this now. Is this, do we have any sound? Can you hear me now? So what I was saying is this should be working. I think. I'm hopeful this should be. It should be working. No, the live is not. I think this is better. My apologies. So I think I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. We are live now. Thank you for your patience. There is a relay. It is better. I will now. Let me just start by welcoming everyone for being here. We had an issue with the sound, but now I am glad it's fixed. Welcome, ZaNiheza. Bienvenue, Yokoso. I am really excited to be here to talk to you about ZaNiheza. It's been an interesting journey, and I'm looking forward to many more years. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every one of you who just logged in, who's been patient for the last 15 minutes as I was trying to work out the sound. We love technology, and sometimes technology does challenge us. We just have to be patient. For those of you who just joined, again, welcome. Welcome, ZaNiheza, bienvenue. ZaNiheza, the name itself, it means Murakaza Neza, welcome. And Niheza, it's beautiful. Niheza, where is Niheza? Beautiful. That's in Rwanda. Most of you, we say Rwanda, but Rwanda, that's Rwanda. So the name of our company, it's an inspiration that came just by being in Rwanda and looking at how majestic and how beautiful it is, and seeing what has been done by our leader and the vision that he has had for our country. And by that, I'm saying thank you to Paul Kagame, who continued to lead our country and who has really worked tirelessly to see what we have today. I saw Jocelyn a moment ago. She's from she's a YouTuber who has been to Rwanda, and I actually have a little clip that I'm gonna play where she says something about our country. Why don't I do that now, and then we can continue? So if I may, Jocelyn, this one is for you because we know how much you love Rwanda, and here we go.
ZaNiheza, would you recommend travelers to visit Rwanda and Africa? Yes. I tell people on every live feed, go to Rwanda. Rwanda is one of my top countries that I've ever visited. I love the beautiful nature, but I love the people more. I mean, it's just, I think it's amazing. France.
So there you go. That's a little clip. So please keep your questions coming. Ask us anything. We are here. Shortly, I will be inviting a colleague to come and talk to us and answer any questions. So the story officially begins in November of 2019. That's when the registration happened, and initially actually was not ZaNiheza, it was meant to be Niheza, which meant beautiful, and the name was not available when we went to register the company with the Rwanda Development Board. And so I remember that was around 3 or so a.m. in Vancouver, and I had to come up with a name that will substitute the one I had in mind, which was Niheza. So in doing that, ZaNiheza, Murakaza Neza, Niheza, since I wanted to maintain the Niheza part. So that's how ZaNiheza came to be. Just like Google, you know how the name came about. It was not intended to be Google. But we also have our history where our name had to be um, thought of, given the circumstances we are in. So that was in November. So we've been working since then. When we were still in our infancy, we were able to enter an incubator program and reach the final. That was quite a treat. So that incubator program is by Hanga Ahazaza, which is a MasterCard Foundation. And what they do, they support new companies in Rwanda that have initiative that supports different sectors, primarily in tourism and hospitality. And they really want to grow the sector and empower the youth um, uh, to find a job. And that's something that I truly support. So we were part of that, and we reached the finals. And from that moment on, it's been really for us a focus, hard work. And fast forward to February, that's when we really put everything in motion, because I was in Kigali at that time, in order to get us going and to really start. We were at Waka. So if you are in Rwanda and you are looking for a beautiful course, co-working space, Waka is a beautiful place to be. I see a questions, what is my inspiration? Well, my inspiration, what is really the love I have of being of Rwandan descent. For many, many years, our story of who we are, I think, has been told from the outside in. And I think we haven't quite had a powerful voice or story of who we are. We are slowly getting there. And that's when I can say the what to who. And for me, to who there's no doubt is our President Paul Kagame through his many speeches where he calls us for action. The trigger was what happened in Libya when I saw many young Africans dying or being tortured in Libya trying to get to Europe. And that really to this stage still makes me feel sad to a point. Why are we running away from our beautiful continent? It does not make sense. It does not make sense. It doesn't matter what the media says. It doesn't matter if what the situations are. We should not be running from our continent. We should stay in our continent, and that's what I guess our president always say: think big, and really work with what we have in order to achieve. Because if we don't, who will? Who will do that for us? So essentially, that's how I will answer your question. Thank you for that. So then in February, that's we put things in motion, and before you know it, we had COVID. You may have a vision, you may have a dream. I don't think anyone saw COVID happening. And with COVID, we went in the lockdown. And with the lockdown, we know what happened. Lockdown, we say in Rwanda, Guma Murugo. Yeah, that I believe that's been a very challenging time for any business in Rwanda or anywhere else in the world, in Canada included, because we were not prepared for it. Now, someone has a question. Actually, I should be reading the question. Can you please take us through what ZaNiheza does and what you have accomplished so far? What we do primarily is we do many things. Actually, we've become many things. So, Ismail, I believe, can you tell me which country you are in? So to understand us, you have to see ZaNiheza in a different thinking, in a different light. Traditionally, you would say we are a tour operator. To us, we are more than that. We aim to enrich your travel experiences. Do you see? So we want to enrich travel experiences, not just take you point A. Hence our slogan, see Rwanda through our eyes. So by that, when we say enrich your travel experience, we connect with technology as well. But first, there is the culture component because we are primarily focusing on culture. And if I can go back when I said that when I saw the young men and women of African descent dying in the Mediterranean trying to get to Europe, and you ask yourself, well, what can we do? What do we have? What makes us, in this case, Rwandan? And for me, it's the culture that came to mind. The culture, by that, I don't mean just the traditional dance. I mean who we are as people, the language, the food we eat, the music. Oh, how much I love the music. We've known for centuries that um, I guess that's one of the bias that we are really good dancers. So you connect all of those things, and that's pretty much what we do. ZaNiheza. We want to enrich your travel experiences. Now that's a simple way, and there is also the technology. Hence, we say enrich your travel experience through culture, technology, and then we add customer service as well. We would like you to 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 have an authentic experience, to have a fun experience, and more so to also gain some knowledge. If you don't gain knowledge, then what have we done? If that answer your question, let me know and keep them coming. So Gumamugo, the lockdown, the COVID, it's been a challenge to all of us. And what we've been able to do is to really uh, is to come up with new products because we are not just going to have a typical, we want you to come. However, we would like you to do more. So one of the products that you will find, which I'm just going to write in the comment for you, is our amazing store that I would invite you wholeheartedly to just go there and and uh, and shop. So this is something that we came up with as an install.zaniheza.com, and it's one of our product where you can go and, as we say, find unique products. So we will begin with fashion because there is Made in Rwanda that was started by the government in 2015, which I'm very proud. We are very proud to support Made in Rwanda. And we have partnership with many young men and women who are made in Rwanda. So we are starting with fashion. We like clothes. We like to wear nice clothes. And we will grow from there. So I would like to give a shout out to our partners. There is Tamba, an amazing young designer who also love our culture, and he is with Revolution Workshop. Tamba, thank you. And there is also Chris, who is with Art Umulinga Fashion, and their product will be available as we go along. And for now, there's also Gakondo Cards, and I work with Max. He's our partner, and we will continue to have those products for you. And then there is our YouTube, which I would really recommend to keep watching. We have many products that will be coming, as well as follow us on social media. I am going to bring our chief of staff online so she can talk to you as well. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. And we continue. So hello, Julia. Can you do your camera so we can see you? Welcome. Can you tell us? You need to fix your camera. Are you having a sound issue? All right. So someone else has another question. While Julia found a way to fix that issue. So you are one other question is, so you are a tour operator that immerses clients into Rwandan culture through your eyes, provide them with knowledge about the country with cutting edge technology. Pretty much, Luke Sharma. That's how. But I wouldn't say we are. So yes, that's a nice way to put it. However, I stay away from the word tour operator. I find that's a very old. It's a very traditional thinking. I am into reinventing the wheels. It's what I've said since day one, and it's what I'm doing. It's what I will continue to do. Hence, we are here talking to you live. Since to me, when someone says tour operator, that means moving from place A to place B to place C. We would like to do more. And other than the product, other than what I just showed you, there's an store. Someone wanted to know about 24. 24, 24. You can see my face is really beaming with joy and pride. That's a song that we're gonna be releasing. I quoted that song with, for those of you who are not familiar with the singer, let's put it here. And so that's Bruce Melody. I wrote the song with him. If you wanna check him on his YouTube, and it's really my reflection about the 24 years, because I first returned to Rwanda after 24 years. In 2018, and in that song I speak about my reflection, how I feel about the country, how I feel about being away, and of course a very nice music that you can dance to. So it's gonna be coming out very 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 soon. I hope um, you tell your friends, and you just feel as excited as I am, because it's a beautiful song. um, Let me tell you about our experiences as well. If you are in Rwanda right now, we have an amazing experience, which is Surahandi golf and yoga. You get to play golf and yoga. We even have a sample of it on YouTube that you can go and watch and see what you can expect should you go on that experience. I must say it's amazing. There's nothing like it in Rwanda, and right now, we our early bird has been extended. So I would really welcome you, if you're in Rwanda, right after the live, to just go and just get that done. Hi, Julia, welcome back. I don't know if you're having a similar sound issue as I had, because we can't hear you. I will ask a question, and when you're ready, just jump in. Another question is for Profit. We are definitely for profit. I find the social enterprise. Thank you for your question. There, it's a very intricate term. Although we are for profit, we are driven by the love of our country, and therefore, in our ways, in our small ways, we really want to support different initiative. We have a foundation through which we have committed a percentage of our income to go towards different initiatives. For example, we will be donating some of our profit to, let's say, Agahozo Shalom, which is a school that I really support. Since the founder had an amazing idea of identifying vulnerable Rwandans who are orphans who needed help. I am an orphan myself, so naturally, um, um, I feel that we should make some contribution there. There are other initiatives that I'm thinking of. So not necessarily social enterprise for profit, however, with a heavy, um, I should say, liking for seeing our country, our communities grow. Julia, we still can't hear you, the sound. You may have to do what I did by removing that. No, no sound. I think what may be happening, there is a relay problem, and the platform that we are using may not be, I think, capturing your sound, I suppose. I guess you have to wave at least. Okay, we will see how we can fix that. Can you look into the sound, everybody? That's Julia, our chief of staff. Maybe let's see how we can fix that. I'm not sure how I can activate the sound. I would like to give a thank to one of our viewer who is in Melbourne, Australia. Yes, you are welcome to Rwanda. You are very welcome to Rwanda. We will welcome you. It's ZaNiheza. We are built. We are ready. Um, so that being said, any other questions? This is your moment. I had a question about the store. Yes, our store. We are very proud of our store. I mean, as much as we say, we are Rwandan, we are also of African descent. So we invite anyone of African descent to really join us, or anyone who can vibe with our thinking. In addition, I like to call ourselves the Tesla of the travel industry. Um, Innovation really drives me, inspires me, and um, makes me wake up every morning, and seeing the world changing is really something that I'm always looking forward to. So yes, please, zanistore.zaniheza.com. I would invite you to go and take a look. Amazing products, and there's many more products that I will be launching there. Now, any other questions? What else can I tell you? I'm gonna try and wrap this up within the 1 hour frame. Anyone in Canada? Do we have anyone in Canada watching? Where are my Canadians? Anyone in Europe? France? We also speak French. Je parle français. Je peux répondre à vos questions en français. Do we have anyone in Asia? Yes, to our subscribers, we've reached 500 and more and growing in the past week. Thank you for the love. Please keep subscribing. You have no idea how we appreciate you, the subscribers who have joined us from day one, who just joined us, who will be joining us. We are creating amazing content, ZaNiheza, through our production product, Zani Production. We have so much in store for you, and I am very happy to see that you are noticing us. And subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell everybody. This is how we bring Rwanda to you. We have shows like Superb Rwanda. We are on session 2. We have a show that is called Inshuti Day. For those who are not familiar with Kinyarwanda, I'm just going to write this down for you. And so Inshuti Day, if you'd like to know, let me tell about our shows perhaps as well, so that you have an idea why the shows are named as such. That's one of the show. At ZaNiheza, our culture is a welcoming culture, is a hospitable culture. So as much as we are a company, we like to welcome people from all over. You can come and visit us at our premises. You are welcome when you're in Rwanda, or if you're in Rwanda, talk to us. We will see if that's possible. You can come and see us at our new HQ headquarters, have tea with us, and enjoy our experiences. Yes, ultimately. So Inshuti Day, it's that moment when we bring some of our friends, people we work closely with, and say, let's talk about Rwanda, let's talk about the culture. And session 2, our first guests were Faisal Pro, an amazing young director, music director, video director. So thank you, Faisal. He was the first to really embrace um, our partner in that sense program, and him and his partner. Also, they came. They are two young men in the music industry and video and so on. So Niz Pro, thank you as well. He's the one who made the beautiful sound you hear. It's all original creation, because at ZaNiheza we are about creating, innovating, and giving you amazing, authentic experience. And we will continue to do that. I see someone in Toronto, Canada. I'm in Vancouver myself. Thank you for being here. And Superb Rwanda is just that. It's just Superb Rwanda. However, the twist is now with Superb Rwanda, we talk to those who are in Rwanda and are not from Rwanda. And our first guest was Leonel, and Leonel is actually our Chief Experience Officer. And if you have any questions about our experiences, that's him to talk to via our email. I see someone in Berlin. Guten Tag. That's amazing. That's really our subscribers. They are in all 5 continents. It's amazing, except Antarctica. We have people as far as Australia. People who are in UAE, United Arab Emirates. We have people who are in the United States, in Belgium, in UK, in France. We have, I believe, we're not quite in Russia, perhaps China. So really, from my team who are online, if my team is, if you are a ZaNihesian, that's the name we call our team, by the way. We are ZaNiheza, and if you are part of our team, you are a ZaNihesian. I'm gonna write that down for you. Please say thank you to our subscribers. I would like you to do that in the comment. So ZaNihesian is really yeah. I am a ZaNihesian. It doesn't sound like alien. I am a ZaNihesian. So you may hear those terms as we move forward. Now, are there any other questions that I have not addressed? And leave us comments. A while ago, someone asked me, Charles, so what's your backup plan if this does not work? And I said, you know what? I do not have any backup plan, because for me, to quote Michael Jackson's last song, I'm a very big fan of Michael Jackson. This is it, but not in the way you think, like this is the end. This is the beginning of a beautiful journey. And um, um, we have amazing experiences. Let me actually touch on those, but I would like to see if Julia can join. So please, my apology, there's a sound relay, and I'm gonna try and see if that works. So let's try that. Let's try that. How about now? So we are waiting. No, maybe today it's not gonna be when this can work. So my apologies. Let me talk about our experiences. Thank you, thank you. I see words of encouragement. Yes, can you tell us? Yes, thank you. The passion I have for Rwanda and for Africa, in fact, is huge. I really believe that we we need to build on the work of our forefathers and anyone who came before us, and we need to do our part. No more of Libya, people dying in the ocean, people dying in the Mediterranean. No more of that. It ends. We need to empower our youth. We need to stay home. We need to starve at home. We need to die at home on our continent. I, for one, know that I haven't had the privilege to really live on the African continent as much as I would love to. It's not a personal choice. It's just that I I was I was born in a situation where um, I haven't had a permanent home in Africa. However, I will be working towards sort of changing that, because I was born in exile in DRC, and I made a little stint in Rwanda. And in 1994, what happened really was shocking, to say the least, and it still shocks me 26 years later. That being said, looking forward, um, is where we are, and it's also another big thank you to the many friends of Rwanda and in Africa. And for example, I saw Jocelyn. Jocelyn, she's in the United States. Please, you can follow. They have an amazing YouTube, and they've been to Rwanda and they travel all over the world. But I really love how they've made Rwanda, um, how they feel about Rwanda, and it's so natural, and them and everyone else. So to our friends all over the world, thank you for what you do, for talking about our country, for talking about Africa, for showing us the love, for giving us that positive vibe that we need and we must feel, versus the other way of where we are seen as a charitable case. So back to ZaNiheza, our experiences are amazing. Um, we have Kigali, yeah, true, and that means our Kigali. Kigali is the capital city of Rwanda. We were privileged to have the unapologetic nomads who just moved to Rwanda. I think last time they were moving in Cambodia, but they are originally from Philly, Will Smith, Philadelphia, and they honored us by sampling our Chigariachu. You can watch it on YouTube. Please do. They loved it. It's an experience that really brings you close to our community. You do um, different activities that really makes you feel part of our community, and all that within Kigali, within Kigali. And I must say I am very proud of that product, because it's very unique, and I hope if you're in Rwanda, you must try it. If you are not in Rwanda, well, when you land in Kigali, we will welcome you, and that's a product you should try. We have a Surahandi, so that means out of Kigali, Surahandi, let's go somewhere else, and Surahandi will have different places around Kigali. Rwanda is a beautiful country for those who have not been. For now, we are doing Surahandi yoga and golf. We are running it on October 10th. We just extended our early bird. It's an amazing experience. We also show you through on our YouTube what you can expect. There's no surprises. You will always be informed about what we are doing. All we want you to do is just go to our website and yeah, and please, and just get that package going. Then if you are in the diaspora like me, but soon to be going back home, but if you're in the diaspora, we have not forgotten about you, and by that I mean Rwandan or non-Rwandan. But let's say if you are Rwandan and you're in the diaspora, I would say, it's time to go and see what's in Rwanda. And for that, we have Humbu Iwachu, which means I miss my home. Because I know for sure I did for 24 years, and you will hear that in the song. Um, should I give you a sample of the song? Not yet, not yet. It will be coming. What else? What am I missing here for our products? Yes, so there is upcoming in 2021. We are thinking of launching Umwami experience. That's when we talk you into our history. We show you the pre-colonial, the colonial era, and you will be immersed. I'm excited about that experience. It's one of those that we worked on when I was in Kigali. There is also Kwibohora, which really takes us about how our country was liberated, and that one too is actually, well, they're all my favorites. However, those are some of the two that we talked about. Now, if you have any questions as we wrap, please ask. I hope I touched everything. I wanted to look at our frequently asked questions and then see if you have any question about Rwanda. That's what I'm doing right now. If you see me on my phone, I'm just going through our frequently asked questions. Now, when you navigate our website, I'm gonna tell you something about our website. Our website is all right. I'm told we can't hear me. Um, okay. We can't hear. Can you hear me now? We will have to work better on improving the sound. Now, proudly so, we are live on Facebook. So if you're watching us on Facebook, thank you. We are live on Periscope, by Twitter. If you're watching us, Instagram could not work today, but next time it will be. We are live on YouTube as well. And in the next live, not only we're gonna have an awesome sound, um, we are going to be on as many platforms that are out there. Technology is something that I am I am literally obsessed with. In fact, I'm gonna give you a hint. If you look at our logo, ZaNiheza logo, if you've been wondering why a logo looks like that, there's a reason. It's not just, in fact, the logo should have been here. I'm gonna put it right there. So yes, there are three symbols in our logo. If you look closely, there is the location drop. I'm just gonna reveal what it is since you took time to be with us. And there is also a something that looks like a cloud. You know, you may be wondering. So we were going for a cloud computing to just remind us that really we are connected in the cloud now. You know, so and there is our beautiful mountain, because Rwanda or a hill, should you say, is a country of 1,000 hills. So if you've been wondering what was going on with that logo, it was really having something that touches the points that I at that time I feel that will really identify us for many years to come. Now, if you have any other questions, I would like you to ask me. It's nice to be live and to be talking. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Now, I just want to tell something about our website. It's not meant to confuse you. It meant to really, give you insightful information. You can see it does not look like a typical travel website where you go, you see people on the plane, people traveling, experiences. No, it does not look like that. It's someone said, well, I feel like it's like an informative. Yes, it's to me, it should be informative. When I think about, as I said, enriching travel experiences, there is the pre, there is the when you do it, and there is the after. So I'm not just looking, we are not just looking at, when you are in Rwanda in this case, and we're enjoying our Kigali yacu or enjoying everything else we have to offer. We would like to give you that pre-departure experience. So please take a moment and read our website, read our blog. For example, it's no secret, one of my favorite places to visit is Tokyo in Japan. I love Tokyo. It's a place I've been going since I was 21 years old. And, you know, in Japan, their culture or their technology, I mean, who doesn't have, who has not heard about a Toyota car or Daihatsu or Mitsubishi? Do you see that kind of thinking? So by the time I landed in Tokyo, I felt like I knew this place because you always hear about Japan one way or another. I mean, you have a TV that is most likely manufactured in Japan. Sony, we all know about Sony. So that pre-experience, that building the momentum. So please visit our website. Um, we would like you to really be immersed into um, into what we have to offer and really learn about our culture so that by the time you come, you really have a sense, you really have that connection, and that's going to enhance how you feel, how you travel. Um, and then when you leave, hopefully not that soon, we would like you to come back, or even to stay longer. I think I can find a testimony for you. Let's just find a testimony for you for someone who came to Rwanda, and I'm just gonna play that clip, and I'm gonna wrap it up soon. If you have any question, let me know. Even if you think about a question, or if you watch our live and we are no longer live, I am always available to answer your question. You can write, send us an email. Actually, send me an email, send us an email, and this is the email where you may want to do that. So email, there you go. Send us an email. If you'd like to communicate to us by WhatsApp, we have that too. I am gonna give you my WhatsApp. You can communicate by WhatsApp as well. And we love WhatsApp. Who does not like WhatsApp? That's number. I see Julia is back. That's our email. And that's our WhatsApp. And I'm just gonna see if we can bring Julia. My apologies for that. If you have any other questions, did I miss any question? Okay, so thank you. Any other questions before we wrap this? Any questions? in the chat. Anything. Hello, goodbye. Yes, thank you for joining us. Anyone who was with us, I don't want to name name for privacy, but who's gonna actually go there in the chat. Leave us in comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes, thank you. I should maybe be responding. I'm writing fast, so okay. I think the time is out. I think that's I'm just gonna end it here. If you have any questions, this is gonna be the last one. Before I end it, as I promise, I'm just gonna play a short clip for someone who came to Rwanda and see what they said. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning.
How did you find Rwanda?
Amazing. Yeah, far exceeded my expectations, blew me away. Sad to be going. Here we are, it's been a great week.
What did you like the most about your stay in Rwanda?
Like the most?
Yes, other than the brochette.
Well, okay. Hey, other than eating way too many bruschette, let's see. Maybe what surprised me the most was the beauty of the country. Completely unexpected. Also the beauty of the people. Everybody is just amazing. It's hard to say how friendly, welcoming everybody's been. It's truly eye-opening.
Did you feel safe in Rwanda?
That's a ridiculous question. I feel like from the moment I stepped out, I didn't even think about it. So I think that's a good thing.
All right. Yeah. Would you recommend Rwanda to your friends and family?
I already have. I'm trying to get everybody I know to come here. It's not what you think. It's far better.
Do you plan on coming back?
I've already planned on coming back.
Wow.
Yeah, hopefully in a couple months, before too long. University, to some schools here, see more of the country. Cannot wait.
All right, Murakoze Jason, have a nice trip.
Murakoze Rwanda. All right.
So I just thought I will play that, and I don't know if we can just have one last word. I'm trying to get Julian, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Obviously, we need to check this technology much better next time, and I think this is it's not responding well to it. So I guess next time, if you've enjoyed this live, if you have more questions, I gave you the email. If you go, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you just joined, we are ending. We started a bit late because of the challenges. If you watch till the end, I'm gonna let you know on a secret. ZaNiheza has done its own Jerusalem challenge. You don't want to miss that. It's happening. Yes, we did it. We did it our way, because when we do something, trust me, we do it with all the mighty that we have. So that's going to be coming soon. That's going to be coming very soon. Yes, ZaNiheza has done a Jerusalem challenge. So ZaNihezians, thank you. I know how hard you worked on that day. So everyone look forward to that and many more, including the song. But the Jerusalem challenge by ZaNihezians, it's coming. Thank you, Murakoze. Merci. In Japanese, arigatou gozaimasu, but mostly Murakoze, and we hope to continue seeing you, and keep following us, subscribe, share with the world experiences. If you're in Rwanda, try them out. Our stories there, our YouTube is here. Murakoze. Good night in Rwanda, good day in Canada, good night in Europe. It's very late over in Asia in some places. Thank you to all our many subscribers.